This is the final chapter. We've watched the years like rivers, running wild and fast, held on to every moment like it couldn't be our last. Through the rise of every morning, through the fall of every phase, I never stopped believing in the promise that we made. When the walls begin to crumble, when the skies are set ablaze, there's one truth that won't surrender, it won't fade. I'll be still yours at the end of days, when the sun forgets to shine, when the clock no longer counts. Your hand in mine, through the fire and the flood, through the final wave, I'll be still yours at the end of days. Let the mountains fall around us, let the oceans rise, let the world rewrite its story before our eyes. Every breath that we ever borrowed, every tear we brave, only carved your name in deeper with every step we made. If forever has a border, if eternity can break, I'll stand beside you, fearless, for our love's sake. And if the stars fall one by one like candles in the night, I'll gather every fading spark and turn it back to light. No ending strong enough to steal the vows we gave. I am yours beyond the edge, beyond the grave. Still yours at the end of days, when the final curtain falls, when the silence fills the halls and destiny calls. Through the last and longest night, through whatever waits, I'll be loving you at the end of days. Still yours at the end of days. When the cities stop their singing, when the crowds have gone away, when the noise of all our worries finally fades to gray, in the stillness of the ending, when there's nothing left to prove, when the headlines lose their meaning, when the lights refuse to shine, there will be one steady truth, your heart close to mine. After the world grows silent, after the skies turn cold, when the last story's written and the last hand falls, through the hush of forever, through the great unknown, I no final curtain call. Love is louder than the silence that follows after all. And if there's nothing left but shadow, no horizon left to see, I'll become the light beside you. You'll become the light for me. In the emptiness of everything, where fear once used to be, we'll write our own eternity. After the world grows silent, after the final breath, when the dark surrounds us and whispers death, through the endless quiet, through the falling tone, I'll still be loving you, like we're not alone. No matter where we go, we've chased the distant skylines across the open sea, followed every wild dream of who we're meant to be. But every road we wander, every flight we take, leads us back together like we're drawn by fate. No map could ever show it, no compass could explain why every path keeps turning to where our hearts remain. Where our hearts remain isn't bound by space or time. It's in the quiet moments when your hand finds mine. Through the changing seasons, through the joy and pain, home is never far from us, where our hearts remain. We've stood in different shadows, faced the wind and rain, held each other steady through the doubt and strain. And every scar between us, every tear that fell, only built a stronger truth no words could ever tell. If the world divides us, if the nights grow I hear you in the silence. There's a whisper in the hallway of every place we've been. Footsteps of memory where our story once walked in. Every laugh still lingers, every tear still calls, like our love was built inside these fragile walls. Even when you're far from me, even oceans wide, your voice is like a melody I carry deep inside. Through the echoes of always, through the shadows of time, I'll still hear your heartbeat beating next to mine. Across the empty spaces when lonely moments fall, your love keeps reaching me. Through the echoes of always. Photographs are fading, but the feeling never goes. Like a song that keeps repeating long after it's been closed. If distance is a test, then let the miles be brave, because nothing in this world can silence what we've made. No silence can erase it, no darkness make it small. What we built together outlives it all. And if the lights all flicker, if the curtain starts to fall, I'll shout your name into the wind until it breaks the walls. Forever isn't measured by how long we stay. It's written in the echoes that never fade away. Through the echoes of always, past the final call, through the rise and fall of us, through it all. When the last goodbye is spoken and the silence slowly sways, I'll still be loving you. Through the echoes of always. Don't let this moment go. The city lights are fading, but your eyes are shining bright. Every second feels suspended in the middle of this night. Your fingers trace the silence like a promise in the air, and suddenly forever doesn't feel so far from here. Let the clock stop turning, let the world slow down. In the space between our breathing, heaven can be found. If time stands still tonight, right here in your arms, let the stars keep watching as we fall apart into something endless, something we can't fight. I live inside this heartbeat. Let the sky tonight. We were drifting different orbits, miles and worlds apart. Two constellations wandering in the dark. Then gravity between us pulled our souls in line, like every distant galaxy was drawing yours to mine. Every comet passing by spelled your name in sparks. Every shooting star aligned and lit up both our hearts. It's love written in the stars, in the language of the skies, in the way your eyes find mine. Every time, across the endless dark, no matter where we are, we were always meant to be. Love written in the stars. Let the planets spin around us, let the ages roll. Even time can't rewrite what's engraved upon my soul. If the heavens ever tremble, if the night falls far, I will trace our story back to where the first lights are. No distance can divide us, no shadow pull apart. The universe conspired to place you in my heart. And if the sky collapses and the constellations fall, I'll gather every broken light and build our world from ours. Love written in the stars, burning brighter through the dark. Even if the heavens fade, we remain through the final cosmic spark. Past the edge of who we are, I'll still be loving you, like it's written in the stars. When the crowd has disappeared and the echoes settle low, when the thunder stops its rage and the last wind ceases to blow, in the silence that remains where only truth can show, I see a shadow next to mine in the quiet afterglow. No fireworks, no grand parade, just steady hearts that stay in the stillness of the night. You never walk away. In the quiet afterglow, where the golden embers shine, when the world has let us go, your hand is still in mine. Through the If tomorrow steals the sun and paints the sky in gray, I'll be your warmth in winter, I'll be your fire in May. And if the night grows colder, if the stars refuse to glow, we'll be our own horizon, we'll be our own halo. In the quiet afterglow, after every high and low, when the curtains start to close, we both know. Through the last and longest night, through the aftershock and slow, I'll be loving you the most. In the quiet afterglow, in the quiet afterglow. This is more than just a moment. We were strangers in the crowd, with heavy hearts to bear, searching for a spark of light in cold and empty air. Then your hand brushed against mine, and something shifted deep, like destiny had woken up from centuries of sleep. Every road that led me here was guiding me to you. Every heartbreak in my past was proof this love was true. When forever finds us standing face to face, when the world falls quiet and we feel that grace, through the rise and fall, through every scar and scarlet bruise, if forever finds us, I will choose you. We don't need a perfect sky or promises in gold, just your laughter in the dark and a hand I can hold. Let the seasons turn around us, let the years run fast. We'll build our home inside the now and make this moment last. If the ground beneath us trembles, if the lights all disappear, I will be your steady heartbeat. You'll have nothing left to fear. And if the stars forget to shine, if the night won't let us through, I'll become your constellation, just to light the way to you. When forever finds us at the edge of time, with your soul in mine and your hand in mine, through the final breath, through whatever we go through, when forever finds us, I'll still choose you. When the night is closing in, I still feel you. We were written in the silence before the world was born. Two restless hearts colliding like shadows before the storm. Every tear we ever tasted turned to gold at sunrise. In the shatter. If the oceans lose their song, you're the rhythm in my heartbeat. You're where I belong. Beyond the final dawn, when the last star says goodbye, when the heavens close their eyes and time runs dry, through the fading of the flame, through the great unknown, I will find you in the dark and call you home. Years may carve their stories on the canvas of our skin, but every line's a memory of the war we didn't give in. When the world tried to divide us, we stood side by side, built a kingdom out of broken, with nothing left to hide. If forever lasts a moment or stretches endlessly, every lifetime I am given, you'll be next to me. And if there's life beyond the ending, past the silence, past the flame, I will cross 1,000 heavens just to whisper your name. Beyond the final dawn, after everything is gone, through the echoes of the storm, we'll carry on. If the universe resets, if the stars are withdrawn, I'll still be loving you. Beyond the final dawn. We were lying on the rooftop, counting constellations slow. You said every star's a story, only heaven gets to know. The city sleeping far below, like it didn't understand that something bigger than the sky was happening in our hands. In the dark, your eyes were bright, like they borrowed from the night. It's love written in starlight, like they borrowed from the night. It's love written in starlight, across an endless sky. Every spark between us, burning wild and high. No matter where the years go, no matter where we are, our names are carved together in the language of the stars. We were fearless in the moment, like time had disappeared. Every laugh, every breath was crystal clear. You traced forever on my skin, with fingertips so light. Said even if the world caves in, we'll have this night. And I believed somehow forever was right now. It's love written in starlight, too bright to fade away. Even when the morning comes and steals the night away. If distance ever finds us, or life pulls us apart, we'll still be written in starlight, across each other's hearts. Close your eyes and you will see canvas wide and far. Through every darkened chapter, you'll still be my star. And when the sky falls silent and all the lights depart, we'll still be written in starlight inside the dark. I used to hide the cracks in me like they were something wrong, pretending I was stronger than I had been all along. I'd smile through the shaking, say I was okay, but you could see the trembling I couldn't explain away. You never tried to fix me fast, you just let the moment pass. It's the way you hold my breaking, like it's not too much to bear, like every shattered piece of me is worthy of your care. You don't run when I'm unraveling, you don't look away. It's the way you hold my breaking that makes me wanna stay.
Some days I fall apart at once, no warning, no control, and I expect you'll finally see the chaos in my soul. But you just pull me closer, let the silence speak. Tell me I'm not weaker, just honest when I'm weak.
In your arms I'm not undone, I'm just someone. It's the way you hold my breaking, like it's something beautiful, like love was never meant to be completely whole. You don't fear my tears at night, you don't need me to break. It's the way you hold my breaking that teaches me to stay. Maybe we are not meant to be without the cracks. Maybe love is strongest when any love is strongest when it holds us back. It's the way you hold my breaking without trying to repair. Every scar and every ache feels lighter there. And if I ever learn to love the way you love me, it will be because you held my breaking so tenderly. We said forever softly, like it might break into a fragile kind of promise made between me and you. We were young in our believing, fearless in our trust, didn't know that even love can slowly turn to dust. But in the quiet of that night, it still felt right. When forever was a whisper and hope was in our hands, we were writing our own story in unsteady images fade and time becomes a blur, I'll remember when forever was a whisper. The seasons came between us like waves against the shore, little cracks and perfect walls we didn't see before. But every time I close my eyes, I hear your tender voice, like loving you was never just a simple choice. It was deeper than goodbye, deeper than a lie, when forever was a whisper. Dancing in the dark, we believed that love alone could leave a mark. Even if the years go by and fate seems unsure, I'll remember when forever was a whisper. Maybe not all promises are meant to last, but that doesn't make them part of the past. Some loves live on in a softer form. When forever was a whisper, it still changed my life, even if we lost the fight in the hands of time. And though we didn't make it, the memory still lingers. I'll always hear forever in your whisper. The lights are low, the day is done, your shadow on the wall. No need for words when we're this close, we say it without it all. Your fingers trace along my skin like writing soft and slow. Every good night whispered in feels deeper than you know. In the hush before we sleep is where our promises keep. 1,000 quiet good nights falling like the rain. Every soft I love you said without a name. No grand goodbye, no tears to hide, just hearts that intertwine. 1,000 quiet good nights, yours and mine. The world can wait outside our door with all its noise and fear, but in this room there's something more, a kind of peace right here. Your breathing steady next to me is all I need to know. That love is not a melody, it's the calm that softly grows. In every sigh we share, there's forever there. 1,000 quiet good nights, gentle as the moon. Every small affection feels like a perfect tune. No spotlight shining bright, just stars that softly shine. 1,000 quiet good nights, yours and mine. Maybe love is not the fire that burns for all to see. Maybe it's the quiet light you leave inside of me. 1,000 quiet good nights, even when we're old. Every whispered memory more precious crowded streets, chasing dreams that never stay. Every door that opens up leads me further away. Different faces, different nights, but something's always wrong. No matter where the road may turn, it never feels like home. Then you look at me that way, and all the miles just fade. Where your heart feels like home is where I belong. In the silence of your arms, I am strong. No more searching in the dark, no more walking alone. Where your heart feels like home is where I belong. You don't promise perfect days or skies that won't turn gray, but when the world begins to shake, you never walk away. Your laughter fills the empty space, your touch rewrites my past. Every broken piece in place, finally built to last. I don't need a map to see, you're the place for me. Where your heart feels like home is where I belong. In the shelter of your love, I've been all along. No more drifting with the wind, no more feeling unknown. Where your heart feels like home is where I belong. If tomorrow moves us far across the great unknown, as long as I'm inside your heart, I'll never be alone. Where your heart feels like home is where I will stay, through every night and dawn, come what may. In a world that's always changing, you're my steady stone. Where your heart feels like home, I finally found my We don't talk about the clock hanging on the wall, like pretending it will stop if we ignore it all. Every second passing by feels heavier somehow. So hold me like tonight is all we have right now. No future written in the sky, just you and I. Before time pulls us apart, before the seasons change, let me memorize your heart before it rearranges. If tomorrow tears us wide and sends us worlds apart, love me like it's our last night before time pulls us apart. There's a trembling in your voice when you say my name. like we never had a choice but to play this game. We both know the road ahead may split in two, but every word we never said still leads to you. So let the hours disappear while we are here, before time pulls us apart, before the colors fade. Let me trace you in the dark, in every breath we take. If tomorrow draws the line between your world and mine, love me like it's our last night before we say goodbye. Maybe love was never meant to last forever long. Maybe it was heaven sent to teach us to be strong. Before time pulls us apart, before the morning breaks, let me keep you in my heart, in every step I take. And even if we're torn apart by fate we can't outsmart, I'll always love who we were before time pulled us apart. We walked along the shoreline where daylight starts to fade. Your shadow next to mine in gold and purple shade. The wind was softly calling, like it knew we'd come this far. Two silhouettes still standing underneath the rising stars. Every step we left behind was a promise carved in time. Footprints of the heart at dusk, written in the sand. Every memory is us, etched by your hand. Even if the tide comes in and washes love away, footprints of the heart at dusk will forever stay. We spoke about forever like it was within our reach. Every always whispered along that quiet beach. Your laughter in the twilight still echoes in my mind, like something in that moment refused to be confined. Though the waves may rearrange, words too big to keep. No grand display to prove our worth, no promises too deep. Just quiet mornings side by side, coffee cooling slow. 1,000 feelings we don't hide, but rarely show. In every glance, in every touch, we say so much. It's a love that grows in silence, stronger every day. In the pauses and the patience, we find our way. No need for loud confessions, no need to pretend. It's a love that grows in silence and never ends. Your hand finds mine in crowded rooms without a single word. And somehow in the quiet, my heart beats heard. Through seasons changing quietly, through storms we never planned, you build your world so carefully, with just your hand in hand. No spotlight, no parade, just love we've made. It's a love that grows in silence, stronger every day. In the waiting and the guidance, we learn to stay. No need for perfect moments, no need to defend. It's a love that grows in silence and never ends. Maybe the strongest flame is the one that softly burns. Not every love needs a name, sometimes it just returns. It's a love that grows in silence, through whispers in the dark, through simple acts of kindness, you light a spark. And even when the world pretends that louder love will win, ours will keep on growing in silence, deep within. The first time that you held me close, the world just disappeared. No past regrets, no future ghosts, no reason left to fear. Your heartbeat wrote a melody only mine could understand. Like every broken part of me was safe inside your hands. Time was standing still somehow. All that mattered was the now. Give me an embrace that never ends, a love that time can't tear apart. Let the night fall down again, as long as I'm here in your arms. When everything is breaking in and I don't know where to start, be the embrace that never ends, the shelter of my heart. We've seen the cracks, we felt the strain, we've almost let it through every high and low, through everywhere and when. No matter where we go, when all the lights are growing dim, you're my only spark, be the embrace that never ends, and hold me through the dark. We were standing on a fragile line between the truth and what we hide. Your fingers trembled next to mine, like we were racing against the tide. Every second felt so loud, like a clock inside my chest, counting down the silent doubts we were too afraid to confess. But in your eyes I saw it clear, a love too strong to disappear. Somewhere between longing and time, we found a reason to hold on tight. In the space between your heart and mine, we turn the dark into light. If tomorrow tries to change our rhyme and steals the words we meant to say, I'll meet you there between longing and time, where love will always stay. We've been dancing with the fear of losing what we can't replace, but every whisper in my ear still sounds like saving grace. We've broken walls with gentle hands, built a home inside the storm, even when we barely stand. Your arms keep me warm, no matter how the seasons fly. I see forever in your eyes, somewhere between longing and time. We found a reason to hold on tight. In the space between your heart and mine, we turn the dark into light. If tomorrow tries to change our rhyme and steals the words we meant to say, I'll meet you there between longing and time, where love will always stay. Let the world keep spinning fast, let the past fall far behind. All I need is this moment, your heartbeat close to mine, right here between longing and time. No fear, no tears, no goodbyes. In every breath, in every sign, your soul is wrapped in mine. And even when the stars don't shine and daylight fades away, I'll find you there between longing and time, where I'll forever wait. I've seen the best and worst of you, the broken parts, the honest truth, the way you doubt, the way you try, the way you stay instead of goodbye. We're not the same as we once were. less illusion, something surer. Not a spark that burns too fast, but a steady flame that lasts. Love isn't blind, it clearly sees and stays for who we're meant to be. Still I choose you on the hard days too, when the magic fades and the sky's not blue. Still I choose you when we don't feel new, when the fire's small but the love is true. It's easy when the world is light, when every kiss feels infinite. But deeper love is quieter, it's holding on through weather. Not perfect words or perfect plans, just open hearts and open hands. It's saying stay without demand and meaning it. If love is more than butterflies, it's choosing you 1,000 times. Still I choose you through the change we move, through the years ahead and the scars we prove. Still I choose you when the night feels long. Every day we wake, we keep choosing on.